Anyways, here's my 82. Still has a tag on it. 82 200. Last, what was it? Spring, I blew up the motor. Actually, the rod bearing went. I'll post some photos in it, but then I scored up the crankshaft. So I'm gonna do a little build this 3-wheeler. I'm gonna lift it up, put some 30s on it, swap a different motor into it. 230F exhaust, disc brakes in the rear, nothing in the front. Other than that, we're gonna throw some pods on the front, some pod lights, make a little bracket for that. New bumper in the rear. Get this thing looking good. But for right now, I'm just gonna pull the light bar off. Probably pull the rear axle out, all the wiring, the exhaust. Probably pull these out, foot pegs. Put some different ones on there, anyways. Just strip it down. We're gonna paint the frame up. Other than that, alrighty. So here's a 200 wiring harness, I guess. There's really not much to it. All that's there is for my light bar. But yep, if anyone needs this, it still works. Still has spark, everything. This is a little monkey up. She fell off the back of my truck and slid down the road upside down. Held up pretty well though. Did do that. A little upset about the fender, but those are actually pretty easy to find, these fenders. Yeah, just gotta pull those wires out. They just slide through that hole. And then I'll probably strip it down to the frame actually, because I do want to paint that, repaint it black. Paint these forks up. And then we'll start cutting and welding stuff. Shouldn't be too awfully bad, honestly. There's be a lot of fabrication with just the whole lift itself, and I gotta make a battery box. Gonna have electric start. What else? We're gonna have a rear tail light. Probably won't light up when you pull the brake in or push the brake in, but put a rear light on it. Other than that, yeah, just gonna pull those wires out, and then probably pull the axle. Okay, so I actually got the rear end pulled. There was 4 17mm bolts, upper, lower. Pull those out. 2 bolts here, and then this all just came out together. This got pretty beat up taking this gear off. I had to bend that down to hold the nut on the back of that, take that gear off. I didn't know any other way how to take it off, so that's just the way I did it. But we're not going to be needing this, so I'll probably cut that out. I'll probably end up cutting this, not going to need that either. And then pull our brake drum apart. Not going to need any of that because I'm throwing disc brakes on. This is going to be pretty gummed up, I think. So I'm going to throw in the vise. Gonna pull the shaft out, put new bearings in, and then go from there. Alright, so we got these nuts off or whatever. If you don't have a vise, I recommend taking these off on the wheeler. We're gonna take this hub off. We got 10mm out, pull this out, and then go from there. And we got that. We got these 2 nuts, got a little washer, then this little seal thing here. It was pretty gummed up. Had to pry it off there, but this should all come off. Oh, and 11" and 11/16 is what I use on those. Now I gotta get the drum off. She's definitely seized down there pretty good. But yep. Alrighty guys. Not sure where I left off the other day, but finally got my drum off. I posted a little video, little clip of how I did it. Boy, it was seized right on there. I never had something come off so hard like that before. It was just seized on there wicked good. But putting all this stuff back together. Right now I'm just gonna pound this shaft out, get this annoying cover off, this other plate that was holding the gear together, protecting it there, keeping it squished together. Yep, pull this shaft out, and then I got my frame in my truck. I'm gonna bring that in here, cut the bottom skid plate off my frame, and start mocking some stuff up for the rear end. I pulled my front forks off. It was like 4 bolts. Other than that, the frame's all stripped down, and we're gonna start fabbing up our rear lift.